All right, so we're starting the broadcast for our last weekly hangout of the mini-mester. So right now all we'll do is I'll answer any last-minute questions that y'all might have that I see posted up. We have one person here, Jasmine, and if she has any questions, she can feel free to type them up, or she can just ask me the questions and I'll answer them right here. But really just a few important dates. Next Friday is going to be the last day of the mini-mester. That is Friday, May 13th. So all the work is going to be due in by then. So in order to get credit for anything, you'll have to get that in by then. If you're having any issues or troubles getting in everything by the 13th, let me know. Maybe something I can do, but if you don't let me know that you'll need any kind of consideration before, and for May 13th, I mean, I'll take work all the way up until midnight that night. So you have a lot of, you still have less, maybe, we'll say 9 days to get all the work done for the semester finished. Don't forget to do the midterm and the final if you haven't done it already, as well as any of the major assignments, because the major assignments make up the bulk of your grade. But yeah, May 13th, next Friday, that is the absolute last day to get in any work that you're missing. So be sure that you get that in so that you're not left out and that you don't lose parts of your grade. So yeah, I'm just going to wait here. I have my mic muted until someone says something or someone asks anything. But yeah, today is just for me to answer any last minute questions y'all have, because again, we only have 9 days left in the semester. Okay, got 2 questions right now. Let me answer Jasmine's first. The midterm and the final are on Blackboard. There should be on the left a link that says examinations. You can just download them there and email them to me when you are done with them. So yeah, the midterm and the final, there, yeah, it says exams. It's on the left tab. You click on it. There's 2 PDF files as well as instructions. Just complete those and email them to me either through Blackboard or through to my Gmail. Now, nothing left. Now, Michael, you can present, but let me give you my office hours so that you'll know when you can present. If you can't make it then we'll have to kind of come to an arrangement as to when we can meet up. But let me go ahead and write down my office hours. Yeah, usually I do my office hours Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 to 10 a.m. I'll also take appointments, but you have to let me know what time you're available so that we can try and figure something out. Usually I'm not available after, no, on Monday and Wednesdays until after 1:30. So if you need to meet up with me at after 1 or 1:30, on Mondays and Wednesdays, you can. But yeah, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, my office hours are usually 9 to 10 a.m. Next week is finals, and I don't do office hours normally, but I will be on campus on, let's see, next Tuesday, I believe I'm going to be on campus from 10 to 12. So if you need to talk to me or if you want to present something before or after that, let me know. And then on Thursday, I'll be from 11 to 1. Maybe even a little bit longer because I have a lot of presentations to deal with then. So those would be the best times to meet up with me if you want to meet in my office to present. I'm just typing up a response. And yeah, Jasmine, I just put on the chat window the link to the exams right there. That should take you to it. No problem. So yes, I'll just be answering questions as I get them. I do see a few of y'all here watching and asking questions. I'll answer them on the chat as well as the board and through audio so that we have some track of what questions are answered. But yeah, just if you have any questions, concerns, I'm here for the next 20 minutes, we'll say, and hopefully to help y'all out with any uncertainty y'all might have for the end of the semester. For my office, I mean, you don't necessarily have to go to my office for the mock interview. You can, that way, I can interview you then. But if you want to do any of the other presentations in person to me, yeah, you can go to my office. You'll just have to set a time up for me when would be okay for you. Alright, so Michael just asked me if we can do the mock interview over the phone. Yes, you can. Just send me your questions as well as the time when we can better coordinate for the interview, and we'll get it done so that you have one less thing to worry about. Alright, so Prissy and Jasmine, do you all have any other questions for the class? If you don't mind me asking y'all, feel free to chat them, put them in the chat, or ask them over the microphone. It's okay.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. I was gonna ask for the objectives, the ones that ask two different students. Can it be the same ones for them all, or does there have to be two different ones every time?
Yeah, you can do the same students for the different assignments. It's okay.
Okay. And the presentation, do we just send it to you recording, or could we show you in person?
You can send it to me through recording or show me in person, whichever one is easier for you to set up. Just if you want to show it to me in person, you're going to have to work with me on when we can meet up at my office. But
Okay.
again, if you want to just email it to me, or if you want to upload your presentations to YouTube and share them with me, that's fine too. The way to get around having them be made available to the public is just make them shareable or viewable to only the people with the link, so that they're not public videos. But other than that, yeah, you can upload it, you can email it, or you can just perform it to me in my office, or even over the Hangout if you want to do like a private one.
Okay. Can it be about anything, or the presentation?
It can. I'd recommend picking a topic that you're really interested in, so that you don't have a hard time researching it or learning more about it. There's a few ones that I'm not necessarily eager to hear, but I generally make exceptions, especially like the more common ones that are kind of eh. So my tip is to whatever topic you're going to pick something that you're interested in, and also that you could make interesting to just anyone who might not be interested in it. But other than that, you have pretty much a whole lot of topics out there that you can pick.
Okay. About the group project, we already did ours, except the recordings are different. Is it okay if they're different timing? Is just if I link them all together, that'll go with the presentation. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Just send it to me, and as long as it doesn't matter if there's different I'll just follow it as best as I can.
Okay. Okay. To meet in your office hours for the speech presentation next week, we would have to arrange a meeting, right? Because of the finals and all that.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna be on campus longer than what it takes for my finals to happen. But if I have people who need to meet with me, I can meet with them for on the day of my finals and whatnot, or like on maybe Wednesday too if need be. But if it's going to be Monday or Wednesday, it would have to be like after 1:30 because yeah, I won't be able to make it to campus until then.
Okay. The mock interview, I already did it. Is it okay if somebody else interviewed me, or?
Yeah, that's totally fine. That's something that everyone has the option to. They can get someone else to interview them, and y'all can record it. It doesn't even have to be another student. It can be just someone you know, just as long as you're, taking or putting forth your best effort for it. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. About the courses, do we send them in through the discussion? Because I noticed that each of them had their own little link to put it to submit it through, or do you through the discussion?
If you submit it through like the assignment link, that'll be
Yeah.
easiest for me because then I can just go through that on Blackboard and just grade them.
Okay.
So that would be probably the best thing to do.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So Jessica asks, how long does the PowerPoint for the culture have to be? You're looking for about, there's 5 topics, 5 categories, so about 2 minutes per each of those categories. So about at a little under 10 minutes for the PowerPoint for the culture slides. If you're 8 minutes or 9 minutes, that's okay. But you're wanting to go like 8 to 10 minutes so that you cover all those 5 categories for your country. So yeah.
Mr. Chapa,
Yes.
I did the personal interview about a week ago. It's we just have to write what we learned about it about
Yes, yeah,
entering.
all you have to do is write like 1 or 2 pages of what you learned out of the interview to prepare you for the job or career you want.
Okay, we don't have to submit the questions, right?
No, you don't.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so I guess we're about to wrap up here. But if any of y'all have any last minute questions or whatever, feel free to ask them and I will get them answered as quickly and as correctly as possible.
One more question
Okay, go ahead.
about the resume. If I don't have work, if I haven't worked, can I just put experience like volunteering and?
Yeah, that's definitely fine. That's what you are supposed to do. Just put anything that you weren't paid for, put volunteer positions that you volunteered, responsibilities that you had, so that you could show that, hey, I'm willing to do this work, and I've been responsible for these things. But yeah, that's what you can do. You can put volunteer experience, as well as any clubs or organizations that you might have been a part of.
Okay. Do I just put like the clubs I'm in, or that I've graduated from the clubs, or?
Yeah, you can put but it's important that for the clubs you don't just list them. Put what you did for them, what responsibilities. If you held any offices or had any titles, put what you
Okay.
did, and so that you can basically show the people who would hire you what responsibilities you had to take care of and what things you did for them.
With with the resume, you want a cover page, right? Correct? Or just the
Yes, a
resume?
cover letter. Yeah.
Cover
It's
letter.
just
Okay.
and it's just so you can get some practice drafting up one of those for when you actually do apply for a job or a career or internship or whatever, so that you can at least know what you need to do for them.
Okay. Some of the objectives ask what I think is my opinion, right? That's or
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of those are completion assignments. I just want y'all to uh, think about them and give me your best answer.
oh,
And really, it's just about thinking about the material and giving your opinion.
I saw the final and the midterm. We can turn those in like now, right?
Yeah,
Or
if you want to turn the work in early, that's fine.
okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, you have your own client.
And just to answer Jasmine's question, the mock interview it's about you. Basically, you're being interviewed for a job that you want. And the personal interview, which some people have been talking about, is where you interview somebody else for a job that you're interested in, just to kind of get some information on how they got the job and what you can do to get the job. But yeah, they're two separate assignments. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here so that we can, well, so I can get to interviewing Michael. If any of y'all need to, again, y'all have my contact info, should be on Blackboard. If you have any questions, feel free to text me, email me, call me, and I'll try and do my best to help y'all get the work done. Everything is due by May 13th, which is next Friday. But if you you can turn it in earlier if you want, and I'll get it graded earlier. So hopefully that helps you all out. And I'll have the thing set up to where your grades will be calculated as on Blackboard, so you can see where you're at. But other than that, if no one has any other questions, lots of good questions today. I regret that we didn't have longer to get to know each other better, but that's okay. Y'all have been pretty good this semester so far. So let's end on a positive note. Y'all have a nice week, and good luck with the end of the mini-semester. And yeah, y'all know how to reach me, so if y'all need help, just contact me, and we'll go ahead and see what we can do for you. All right, so have a nice evening, and good night.